Hi all, so today is the third part of a three-part series talking about rhetorical appeals and how following and engaging in those appeals to your audience can also help your fiction. So the past 2 days we've talked about appeal to ethos, which is appeal to authority, appeal to pathos, which is appeal to emotions, and today we're talking about appeal to logos, which is what it sounds like, appeal to logic. So you want to appeal to the logic of your readers. You want your readers to believe that what you're writing is logical. So this seems fairly straightforward, right? I mean, there are the simple sort of things to consider. Your plot needs to be logical. There can't be any plot holes. But there are two other things that I'd like you to think about that maybe are less obvious. The first is providing evidence. This is true when you tell a traditional argument, and it's true for your fiction. If you want someone to believe something, you can't just tell them it's true and expect them to go with it. You can't just tell them, for instance, your friend, hey, I just tried this new restaurant, it's amazing, unless you're really good friends and you have great ethos, maybe that's enough, but it's much more effective if you give them evidence. Hey, this restaurant is really amazing, it just won a James Beard Award, right? So the same is true in your fiction. Especially with your characters. So if you want your reader to believe your character is whatever truth you want to create, let's say our character is a good guy who is flawed. You can say that Johnny was a good guy, but he had his problems, and leave it there. But it's going to be much more effective if you provide evidence in the form of showing it through action and scenes. Show Johnny, maybe robbing a bank and then using some of the money to help out an old lady. I'm sure you can think of a much better example, but you get the idea. You need to provide evidence for whatever truth it is you're telling. The second thing to consider, which is really important, is when you create rules for your world of fiction, and we all do this. Your world, whether it's a realistic world that is governed by some of the rules with which we're already familiar, or a fantastical world in which we have to create almost all the rules, there you create a pact with your reader. You create an understanding. Like in Game of Thrones. Yes, there will be dragons. No, there will not be whatever flying hippos, right? But we understand just how much magic there is in that world. You need to do the same. Create rules for your world and then don't break them. Let your audience understand what to expect, and then don't just throw in, that deus ex machina at the end or whatever it is. Maintain the rules that you've created. That will help your reader believe in the logic of your story. So I hope that this was helpful. And today's the last day of the consumption tour. So it's been so great to have you guys follow me. Thank you. If you haven't checked out the book yet, I would love it if you did. Love your feedback. And I will be continuing to vlog. So I hope you will check me out. I won't be doing it every day, but about once a week. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks again so much. Bye.